Okay, so I bought these Samba shoes directly from Adidas online. They don't offer any sort of promotional discount, no discount codes or anything are available on these shoes. Obviously because they're really popular shoes and probably one of their top sellers, so they don't offer any sort of discount. So I waited a few days for these to come in the mail. As I said, I was a little bit confused about the sizing. I wasn't really sure what I was going to get and whether they were going to fit. So I ended up getting a US 6, UK 5.5, French 38 2/3. So yeah, pretty confusing. I'm generally a 38. So this is what they look like. When they came in the mail, I instantly loved them. I thought, oh, they're so cool. They have suede just at the front. So I have used a protection spray on this front area here and on the laces, just so that I don't get any stains on it. The protection spray doesn't really work on leather, so it's more so for your suede and fabric and things like that. I actually used, what's it called, Guardsman, that I put on all my fabric and things. I used that on my shoe, and so far so good. It's got a really grippy sole. I do really like how it looks like a bit of a mix of materials, so I'll move up and I'll show you. So we've got smooth leather, we've got some nice gold writing here, smooth black, and then we've got the suede, and then we've got like the mix of different rubber. And then on the tongue here, we've sort of got like crinkled, almost like if we compare it to Chanel crinkled calfskin on their handbags, that's what I feel like it looks like. I really like this big blue Adidas logo here at the front. I did find that they fitted pretty well perfectly when they came. I thought they a little bit too big, but then I compared them sort of side by side to my Golden Goose sneakers, and they're pretty much exactly right on. So I thought, well, obviously they're the right size. My feet tend to fluctuate quite a lot in the warmer months, so sometimes, you know, they can swell up half a size. So I thought better just keep these ones, even though they are maybe a tiny little bit on the loose side. It just means that when my feet do swell, they will fit perfectly. The one thing I will note that I had read online is this heel can hurt a little bit. So if you take a look at it, it's got really nice detailing. But I think because it comes up so high, it definitely does rub a little bit. I found that on my first wear. I've only worn them once, but they did definitely rub a little bit on my heel. So I feel like while I'm getting used to these shoes, I need to wear a higher sock. Now, I don't know if that's going to continue to rub in this area or if they will soften. So I can give you guys an update in a little period of time to let you know how I'm going with that. But yeah, that is the one thing I noticed. They were comfortable everywhere. It just rubbed a little bit here. I think just because it is, you know, sticks up so high. Okay, so here we're going to take a look at all the different Samba shoes available from Adidas. So just on the right here, I have added shopback cashback to my desktop here. So if I click on that, I'm going to get 5.5% cash back if I make a purchase at this store. So if you don't know about shopback, you can check out my description, and basically it's cashback. So you either can click on it on the website or you can shop through the Shopback app, and then you get cashback on any purchase that you make during that click through. So all the details are in the description. I have a little code there so that you can get some instant cashback if you make a purchase, so make sure that you check that out. Okay, so these are the ones that I have in the Cloud White, Core Black, Clear Granite. So this is the one that I purchased. They are called the Samba OG shoes. They are unisex. I really like as well Cloud White and Gum. So I was looking at this one as well and sort of tossing up. That's just a really nice white neutral sneaker. So I do really like that one as well. This one's very similar to the one that I purchased, Cloud White, Night Indigo and Gum. I prefer the darker sole though. Okay, so the next shoes that I have to show you are these ones. They are from Veja. I believe you pronounce it Veja, V-E-J-A. So they are part of the sustainable shoes sort of range. They do make shoes in leather, vegan leather. They source their rubber ethically, I believe, from the Amazon. I did do a big read up on them. I probably need to refresh myself. But anyway, these are the Veja Campo sneakers. I opted for the all white with navy blue suede. I did notice heaps of people on Instagram and Facebook have the black, but the black wasn't available in my size when I was buying these, and I thought, oh well, I wear a lot of blue, so that's fine, something a bit different. So these ones suit a wider foot. They definitely suit a wider foot than the Sambas. I do have a wider foot. Now these ones were instantly comfy with a sock on. I've worn them quite a few times on big walks and they haven't hurt me at all. They've just, you know, I feel like they've just molded straight away to my feet. They are really, really comfy, easy to walk in. I feel like they feel a little bit more chunkier and sort of heavier than say my Golden Goose sneakers. I did feel when I was wearing them like they're a little bit more sort of clompy. I don't know if that's even makes sense, but a bit more of like a clomp sort of shoe, but otherwise completely perfectly fine, really comfy. So the details of this shoe are, they're just, you know, a pretty basic looking shoe. It's white leather, suede across the back, and the suede V on both sides, Veja on the back, and then they have also Veja written in rose gold on the side with white laces. This tongue is quite thick. I did watch a number of YouTube videos before I bought these about their other different styles, and people have said that their other styles have thicker tongue that's a bit more uncomfortable, but I do find that the tongue on the Campo is comfortable and it is fine. So generally being a size 38 or like a 7.5, I opted for the European 38 in these, which is a US 7 and a UK 5. I feel like they fit perfectly to size. They fit, you know, I ordered them online and they're a perfect fit. So yeah, I just went with my normal shoe size of 38 for these ones. And yeah, they're really comfy, really nice. They look really nice with my outfits. I will show you guys some mod shots of all of these shoes in a little bit. But yeah, just a nice basic white sneaker for sort of running around every day. I do notice a lot of people wear these for like corporate wear as well, sort of like women with like a pantsuit or, you know, nice dress pants and a dress shirt. They will wear these sneakers. I've seen heaps of people on TV wearing these sneakers. They've been sort of very popular and all over Instagram for the last couple of years. Same with these Sambas. They've been all over Instagram as well. So yeah, really cool, nice shoe. Another thing I wanted to show you on the tongue is how they've in-stamped the brand label into the leather. Some of the other ones just have sort of like a black outline and writing on them, but I really liked how these ones were stamped in. Now I have done my laces underneath, so I just want to show you how I did that. So what I did is I fitted them to how loose I wanted them on the front, and then I lifted up the insole and tucked the laces underneath. And so far it's just stayed there, and they've been like perfect to slip on and off, and then I don't have to do up any lace. So that's a nice little tip for you guys, to just lift up your insole and stick your lace under it, put your insole back down. You have to excuse my voice. I've been a bit sick lately, so my voice is kind of coming and going. So the next ones I have to show you are the New Balance 327. I feel like New Balance has just got the hottest shoes right now. They're so cool. I love how they're bringing the 80s styles back. There's a few different styles that are really popular at the moment. There's the 327, the 574 is also really, really popular. So they've brought out a huge range of different colors in that. So I actually purchased these online in a different color, and then I sent them back. The ones that I got looked very similar to this, a nice neutral on top, but the heel online didn't appear to be that yellow, but in real life it was really yellow, and it sort of gave me like old shoe vibes, you know, like they've been sitting in the box for 5 years. So I sent them back and opted for these ones with the really nice white and black fleck through them. But the top kind of is very similar color. I'm really loving how they sort of are mixing materials. So as you can see, it's sort of like a mix of suede and a bit of like mesh, and then a really chunky rubber sole. I like how on these ones, the suede for the end is a different sort of colored suede than the rest of the shoe. I did spray protection spray all over these, but they are a little bit dirty. I've worn them quite a few times, but I mean, they're shoes, whatever, they're gonna get dirty anyway. Now I did find these pretty much comfy from the onset. As soon as I put a sock on, wore them, you know, they're fine, no issues at all. I also have these same shoes for my daughter, like matching ones, but she has pink. So that's really nice. They make little kids versions of this same shoe so that you can be like, mummy and me match. In my size, here, I'll show you. The Intelligent Choice, 327. My size that I purchased is a US 7.5 women's, US 6 men, 5.5 UK, and 38 EU. So pretty much the same size shoe as every other brand, true to size, really, really comfy. The one thing I did notice, so I don't know if I've got PTSD over this, but I've had a huge stack semi-recently in my high-heeled Crocs. Oh my God, I thought I would never wear Crocs, and then they came back into fashion and then I bought them. But anyway, had a huge stack on the road in them. I was walking with my daughter, holding her hand. She was jumping around all over the place, and we sort of, like, she jumped in front of me as I was taking a step, and to sort of avoid standing on her, I sort of went over her, and it was a whole thing. It was like in the middle of the road. And I feel like since that, I have like PTSD of wearing like really grippy shoes with, like, you know, like a strong rubber grip, which Crocs do. Previously my Crocs did sort of like stop a few times when I was walking, and I kind of have the same sort of feeling about these because it's such a chunky sole and there is so much grip, and the sole sort of goes all the way around to the top. I do feel like when I'm wearing these, like, oh, am I going to go over? Am I going to get stuck and sort of trip, if that makes sense? I did also notice that on like my really fluffy rugs, like what I'm sitting on now, it does pull up a lot of the fluff. So if I walk over my fluffy rug, I end up having a heap of fluff like stuck to the bottom of this shoe just because it's sort of so sticky and grippy. So I guess that's one more thing to think about with these shoes. They're really comfy and nice, but yeah, I don't know. The grip, it's pretty hectic grip underneath and it sticks out quite far. But yeah, I do really, really like them. They're super comfy. So yeah, I'll show you all the different variations of the color. Again, these come in heaps of different colors. Same with the 574s, they come in heaps of different colors as well. I probably will buy those ones next because I really like them as well. I'll show you some mod shots shortly, but yeah, on to the next. The next shoes I have to show you, I actually have two pairs of the Golden Goose sneakers. Now I've heard people say Golden Goose are out this year, they're not cool anymore, but I mean, I really like them, and so I just wanted to share them with you guys on this video. Now I have two pairs of them. What I really like about them is because they're already scuffed up and filthy and dirty looking, you don't have to worry about them, you know, getting damaged or getting dirty, and I really like that sometimes, depending on where I'm going. So say for instance, I'm going to my kids' football matches on the weekend and I'm going to be walking in dirt and mud, and if it's been raining, you know, I'm not going to wear my nice brand new white shoes, am I? I ain't going to wear these in the mud. So that's what I really like these for. So I actually bought them in two different colorways. So I got the full glitter, and then I just got a white pair. So as you can see, they are well worn. I've had these for a year. I bought them last year in winter. They're pretty expensive in comparison to the other shoes. So these Golden Gooses sort of range from Australian sort of 700 to like 1,000. I purchased both of the pairs off Farfetch, and yeah, they're pretty expensive. You can get them at some local stores, but around me, you know, nobody sells them. So there was no option of trying them on at all. I just sort of went with my normal size 38 and ordered them online. So they come in heaps of different colors, different ranges, some with the glitter, some without glitter. I like these ones, how they have like this crackled back black leather, and then they have the really dirty suede. This is one thing that I didn't love about these shoes. I wish that they didn't have the dirty suede on them. They would have been nicer if it was just white, but whatever. They have to add a little bit of dirty suede on all of them. I like the ones that have, you know, Golden Goose written down the laces, and I liked the ones that have this on the tongue. So they don't all have this bit of material tag on the tongue. Some of them have just got writing, but I really like that tag. I thought it was a nice sort of addition. One thing I do really like about these is that they have a raised sole. So I will just show you on the inside. as you can see, well, they're a bit dirty, that there is, it's kind of like a high heel inside, a raised sole. So when you stand on them, you're already sort of on a little bit of a high heel, and it does make your legs look, you know, a bit nicer and a bit thinner. So I do really like that about the Golden Goose shoes. But yeah, I really like how carefree they are. They're super comfy. They took a little bit of getting used to and wearing in, but now they're so soft and worn in that they're just, you know, really, really comfy. The tongue is sort of like toweling material almost at the back. Very similar to the tongue on the Veja. It's kind of like toweling material as well. But yeah, I really love these Golden Goose shoes, and they do definitely have a place in my wardrobe for those times that I don't want to wear a clean white shoe. Now I got these ones with the glitter all over just for something a bit different. It's pretty much exactly the same shoe. It does have a bit of dirty suede on it. This one has like the smooth black on the back. Again, same tag on the tongue. Pretty much exactly the same shoe, just in the glitter version. This one has a little bit of a different backing. They have holes on the side for aeration. This one does too. So yeah, I really, really like Golden Gooses as well, just for those times when I don't want to wear a really clean sneaker, or times where I have to do a lot of walking. They're really comfy. I wore these ones all the time last year, so it'll be interesting to see which ones of my new sneakers that I wear more this year. They look nice with, you know, tights and a big jumper, that sort of look. For the money, yes, they are super expensive. That's in Australian dollars, by the way. I'm not sure exactly of the price of US dollars. They vary. Every single different style is a different price, so it would be impossible for me to tell you how much they are. Yeah, let's get on to some mod shots now. I will show you with my outfit. So I'm just wearing an Ina Pelly t-shirt and then just some Nimble shorts. So yeah, give you guys some mod shots and you can see what they look like. The New Balance 327. Next ones I have to show you are the Sambas. Now these are a cool looking shoe. The Veja. Then my glittery Golden Goose. The white. That is the end of my video. Thank you for joining me for another one today, looking at all the different variations of white sneakers that I have and the ones that I have recently purchased and reviewing them. Hope you enjoyed that video. Be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel so that you can catch more of my videos. If you click the bell, you'll also be notified every single time I upload a new video. Sorry, I've been a little bit delayed in uploading a video the last 2 weeks as I have been sick, but I'm feeling a lot better now and ready to review some more videos for you guys. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.